2023, what a year, man. 2024, this your year, man. It's time to grow up, it's time to be a man, dog. It's time to put your life together, stop playing, dog. You've been living in fear for too long. You grown now, it's time to let it go. It's grind time, it's 2024, and life no way for nobody could go on. So what you gon' at a show for?
I feel left. What I want?
Get back slow. I love the way she rockin' it. I love the way she move it, shake it on me. When she cry for him, the shawty is the winner. You can tell that shawty's no beginner. She's confident. I love the way she move it.
YouTube, what's going on? It's Gotti here. We another Washington Commanders video, and in today's video, I'm coming on here with a video where we're going to be talking about the updated chances of the Washington Commanders landing the #2 overall pick, and if we do in fact get that pick, who should we draft? Is it a no-brainer, or is it some things that we should explore? Without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. But before we do, make sure you guys go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload new videos like this to the channel. Want to roll to 7,000 subscribers? Please help me get there as soon as possible. Thank you so much. Let's get straight into today's video. Now, if you guys are interested in listening to that full song of the snippet that you just heard, that is called 2024 Letter to Myself on my music channel. That is down below in the description in the comment section, so please go ahead and give that a listen. Basically, in that song, I just basically wrote a freestyle letter to myself about my 2024 and what I'm about to do in my real life. So go ahead and give it a listen. I really didn't make it to for it to really crank or whatever, but I just was trying to make something for myself, and decided to share it. So if y'all want to listen to that link is down below in the comment section. Now let's get to today's video. All right, so as we know, the Washington Commanders have inched closer to the #2 overall pick, and right now as we sit, the Washington Commanders control their own destiny when it comes to landing that #2 overall pick. Now, strength of schedule is the biggest thing that we have to look at right now, and right now we are tied with the New England Patriots for the #2 overall pick. But if Washington loses on Sunday and the New England Patriots beat the Jets, we should be able to land a #2 overall pick. And right now, that is very, very likely because the Dallas Cowboys, with the loss to the Cardinals that the Eagles suffered yesterday, shout out to the Cardinals for looking out. The loss that they suffered, they now the Cowboys now control their destiny when it comes to getting that #2 seed. I mean, the NFC East, I should say, which more likely than not will be the #2 seed, and because they beat Detroit. So we know Dallas has everything to play for on Sunday, so they're going to play their starter, so we don't have to worry about us winning. Hopefully not, right? Hopefully we won't have another Week 18 performance where magically we just find a way to look good, right? Week 18, so we don't really have to worry about that in my opinion. The biggest thing we have to worry about is that Jets game. I'm hoping that the Patriots could beat the Jets. Come on, Jets. Be trash like you've been all year, right? And then we control out. We will get that #2 overall pick. Now, if we're looking at the direct percentages, this is per Seth Waldo on Twitter. He says chances to earn a #2 overall pick for the 2024 draft per ESPN analyst. It says Commanders 69%, Patriots 23%, Cardinals 8%, Giants 1%. So again, right now we have the highest opportunity to get the #2 overall pick. And isn't it ironic how we're basically in the same spot that we were in when Ron Rivera first got here? I told y'all this is how I felt, and I know it's a lot different now though because you have different ownership. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have a new GM, but it's just in 4 years, now. In 2020, I thought in 4 years we would be much better than what we are, but technically we are. If you want to be truthfully honest, on the field we're trash, but front office wise we are much better. And if it took 4 years to get Dan Snyder out of here, I'm honestly not mad at this tenure. Obviously I'm pissed because I want to win, but if you would have told me 4 years ago we would have got rid of Dan Snyder, but all you had to do was go through the trash seasons, I would have been I don't know, but at least Dan Snyder's gone. So I mean, I guess right now we should be kind of happy because like bigger picture wise, we're setting ourselves up to be successful, and bigger picture wise, we got rid of Dan Snyder. So I mean, I guess it's not the same, but for me, it kind of feels the same because I don't really care about Dan Snyder, bro. I wanted to win, and we're kind of in that same predicament over again. When Ron Rivera first took over this team in 2020, he had the number 2 overall pick. Who did we spend it on? Chase Young. Now Chase Young is no longer here. And speaking of Chase Young, where was he at yesterday? He only had 1 tackle. You know, they was feigning to say his name. Bro, ain't do nothing. And I'm not even trying to be a hater because I wanted him to pan out so much, bro. Bro's not good, bro. Like, he's not good. I'm sorry. But anyways, you draft Chase Young, number 2 overall pick. That didn't work out. Now, hopefully, you're getting the redemption. You're getting to redeem yourself under new ownership, under new GM, general managership, under new head coaching. Hopefully, this time we get it right. And more likely than not, it will be a quarterback. Now, will it be Caleb Williams? Will it be Drake May, Michael Penix, Jaden Daniels? Who would it be? That's the interesting question, because I think a lot of people just assume that we're going to be able to take Caleb Williams and actually just disregarding with Chicago having a number 1 overall pick, because a lot of people look at Justin Fields right now and think he's balling out. I'm not even going to say Justin Fields not balling out, but in my opinion, is he playing well enough for you to pass up on a potential game-changing quarterback in Caleb Williams? Because Justin Fields, he's playing well, but he's not like blowing me away. You know what I'm saying? He's not blowing me away. Now, as a Commanders fan, I want Chicago to stick with Justin Fields. Hopefully, please. So then we can have the sweepstakes of whoever we want. But in realistic, honestly speaking, I should say, I don't know if Chicago should pass up on Justin Fields. Pass up on this opportunity to get Caleb Williams. Last year was supposed to be the year that they believed in Justin Fields, and they had the number 1 overall pick last year, and they traded it with Carolina and got DJ Moore and a bunch of other picks because they wanted to build around Fields. Last year was supposed to be that year. So now you're just going to do it again and have the opportunity to potentially pass up on yet another quarterback? I don't know if I'm comfortable doing it if I'm Chicago, because this is your second time to do this. You're going to have to pay Justin Fields here shortly, and I don't know if he's going to command a whole bunch of money, because he hasn't really done a lot to command a lot of money, but you're going to have to pay him. But you could, again, on the bright side, you could either draft Marvin Harrison at 1 or trade back and get a super haul, like a super haul this time, because Bryce Young was the trade, was the cream of the crop last year, but also was CJ Stroud. So it was a 1 and 2. Now it's a clear, obvious choice at number 1. It's Caleb Williams. Like, I don't think it's really close. So now you could really fleece a team or get a lot out of a team and then trade back and then build a super team around Justin Fields if you choose to do so. I just personally I don't know if I'm willing to take that risk again of trading back again and building around Justin Fields and missing the opportunity to get a guy like Caleb Williams. But as a Washington fan, again, I hope y'all do that, so then we can have the cream of the crop. Now that number 2 overall pick that we have turns into the number 1 pick, and now if we decide to draft Caleb Williams, cool. If we decide to trade back, cool. We can get all the picks and build a team around Sam Howell. See, here's the thing about it, right? We're sitting in a really good position because I think we're going to draft the quarterback, because I don't think Sam Howell, unfortunately, and it hurts me to say this because Sam Howell is my guy. I was outside for Sam. Shout out to Louis T for starting that, right? We was all outside. You know what I'm saying? But it's just at a point in time you had to realize the situation he was in. There's no way the new GM comes in and be like, you know what, Sam has done enough for me to pass up on this number 2 overall pick and trade back. Now, if that happens, I'm not gonna be mad. I know a lot of y'all are gonna be fuming because a lot of y'all can't stand Sam Howell. A lot of y'all think Sam Howell is just the absolute worst quarterback you've ever seen, and he has 0 talent. So a lot of y'all will be fuming if that's the case. Me personally, I wouldn't, because I know if Sam Howell gets the right coaching, if he gets put in the right situation, if he's, you know what I'm saying, if he can get refurbished, then I know he can be good. But more likely than not, the more realistic situation is that if Washington is at 2, they're going to draft a quarterback. So that really don't even have to matter about that if you're a Sam Howell hater or if you're a Sam Howell lover. Again, I'm on board with whatever they decide to do. I'm just happy we got the number 2 overall pick. Like, the worst case scenario was where we were the last couple years, where you're not good enough to make the playoffs, but you're not bad enough to have a top pick. right? So the worst case scenario would have been 7-10 again. No, we bottomed out completely this year, and it sucked watching it because of the hype we had coming into the season. Enemy is this offensive mind, this offensive genius. Sam Howell is looking like Washington's franchise quarterback. You got Marlon Humphreys talking about how good Sam Howell looked in training camp, and that guy gets it. You have coaches talking highly of him. And this is why I believe Sam Howell is actually good, because you have other people around the league that see that this kid has talent. You talked all about how this defense is coming off of a really good year, and they're getting a healthy Chase Young back and Montez Sweat. All that went to the wayside. So it sucked watching it. We got one more week of this, but at least we're getting a reward, kind of. At least we're getting that number 2 overall pick. It'll be different if we had to go through yet another 6-11, 7-10 season, and we would be picking 15th again. That would have been horrible. That would have been horrible. But you're not. You're going to most likely pick 2 and drop no worse than 4. And if you drop to 3 or 4 and you genuinely want Caleb Williams, you'll do whatever it takes. You won't care about having to give up multiple first-round picks and or second-round picks. You wouldn't have to worry about that because you believe Caleb Williams is that much of a game changer to where you're willing to give up anything. So even if we drop to 4, there's still a path to get Caleb Williams. And notice the reason why I'm saying Caleb Williams only really is because he's the cream of the crop. Like, he's the number one glaring guy that everybody wants. Now, I know if a lot of y'all want Jaden Daniels too. I don't know if Jaden Daniels is day 1 ready. I don't even know if Caleb Williams is day 1 ready, but I'd rather take the chance on who everybody claims is the best best quarterback than take a chance on a Jaden Daniels, Drake May. Because other than that, I love me some Sam Howell, and I love a healthy Sam Howell, I should say. But, you know, a confident Sam Howell. But look, again, if they draft Drake May, Jaden Daniels, Michael Penix, not mad. I'm going to ride with it. I'm going to trust it until otherwise. So I just want to come over here to drop that video on you guys. Washington's chances to get the number 2 overall pick is around 60 to 70%, and they can complete that if Sunday they lose to the Dallas Cowboys, which is going to happen because the Cowboys have everything to play for. And then all we have to do is worry about the Patriots beating the Jets, which I am praying for. So with that being said, as always, me and boy Juan Gotti, like, comment, subscribe, go to the Washington Commanders. We got 15 more days, then your boys headed off, man. So please comment down below video suggestions y'all want to see me upload while I'm gone, so I can have videos pre-recorded, so the channel won't just be alias and be idle until I get back or get some time to record. You know what I'm saying? So please help me out and do that for your boy. Now with that being said, as always, it's been boy Juan Gotti. Like, comment, subscribe, hail to the Washington Commanders. Don't forget to check out that song link in the comment section. Have a blessed one and Happy New Year's. Yes.